You can see through a man in 10 minutes. If you want to see the true nature of a man, you don't need to spend 6 months or more with him. As long as you use the right method, you can see through a man in 10 minutes. American gender relationship expert and psychiatrist Rita Benasuti said, "Every move of a man reveals his character and quality, especially when he loses his vigilance and stops trying to impress you, or when he doesn't realize you're watching him." 1. His favorite sport. Steve Nakamoto, author of Men Are Like Fishes: How Women Can Catch Them and a relationship expert, said, "Men who like running, swimming, and other solo sports like to be independent, which means they often be alone. Men who like team sports such as football, basketball, and baseball like to compete, whether in the sports field or in all aspects of life, and like to compete with the people around them anytime and anywhere. As for those who do not like sports at all, they are independent thinkers, often very sensitive." 2. How long has he been dating his friends? A man who's still dating a friend he met when he was 10 years old may be fiercely loyal, which is one of his great strengths, but says dating expert Riz Kelly, author of Smart to Capture Men, "You'd better like you see this advantage, because besides that, he may not change easily. You have to be patient, because it will take a while to gain his trust." If your date has friends from all areas of his life, college, gym, and work, then don't be afraid to take him to your relatives' weddings. He has no problem at all talking to strangers, and he adapts easily to new environments. 3. Use cash or credit card. People who like to swipe credit cards are keen on fame, fortune, and status. Psychologist and financial planning consultant Rob Loning said, "He may be ambitious or confident. He will work hard to achieve his financial goals. People who like to pay bills in cash are confident and independent. Such people become huahua. The possibility of being a son is very small. If this man's wallet is flat, it means that he is a man who likes to trust others and needs others to take care of him." 4. His bad habits. Men who love gambling are adventurous, and taking risks makes them feel happy. Mitchell Parks, MD, associate professor of psychiatry at Vanderbilt University in Nashville, USA, said, "But they are always overly optimistic about themselves and think they will not become addicted to gambling until they are exhausted. Smokers are more likely to be anxious. It's not easy to get him to sit down and have a conversation with you. If he likes drinking, it may be to cover up his insecurities." 5. His communication style. If your date prefers to email you instead of calling you, he may be a difficult person to deal with. Dr. Jeff Brisson, a professor of psychology at San Diego State University, said, "In fact, writing an email may be carefully crafted, and he has enough time to cover up his true self, but making a phone call can easily reveal his true self. People who like to send instant messages want to have your attention at all times and know that you are waiting for them. What about people who like to talk on the phone? He may be a bit old-fashioned and likes to do things by the book, but Brisson says he's not afraid to be intimate with you." 6. What kind of clothes does he like you to wear? If he likes you in a t-shirt and jeans, or a cute sundress, but not in a formal suit, you may be dating a down-to-earth, easygoing man who also likes women who are laid back and not lavish. A man who always likes women to wear high-end fashion has high social prestige. Los Angeles psychologist Nancy Owen said, "He may be very good at making money, but money plays too important a role in his life. He likes to hold sexy arms. The guy the girl hangs out with is an egomaniac. This kind of man likes to feel envied and jealous," Owen said. 7. His driving habits. If he often drives in and out of traffic, or follows the car in front of him and glares at the driver of the car in front of him. Leon, author of Road Arguments and Angry Driving and a PhD in psychology from the University of Hawaii, James said, "Obviously, he has a problem with being pushy and impulsive. Although being pushy will make him outstanding at work, this guy has difficulty getting along with others. If he is stuck in traffic, he can still appear calm," James said. This shows that he has strong self-control. 8. Ordering food in a restaurant. Image design expert Diane Daniels, author of Grooming and Appearance, Create a New Look in 31 Days, said, "A man who likes to choose home-cooked meals is usually steady and practical, but he is also a person who doesn't like to take risks. If your date likes to order novelty dishes," Daniels says, "you're dating a spontaneous person who may easily get bored of maintaining the status quo." 9. Do you like neatness, or are you a sloppy man? There is a difference between a man who throws dirty socks everywhere and a man who puts socks of various colors into categories. The guy who puts away his socks is picky, says Daniels. He expects a tidy house from you. Men with messy rooms are more relaxed and open-minded. However, if his bathroom never has a scrubber, he may be immature or just a slacker. 10. Favorite TV programs. If he always likes to stay in front of the TV and watch TV series one after another, then you need to pay attention. This type of man likes to use humor to relieve stress, says Hedda Muscat, a television producer and author of Dating Secrets. Simple ways to have a fun, glitzy, and meaningful social life. It's a good thing, because he won't vent his stress on you or become uncool. But it's also not easy for you to have a serious conversation with him. This is a contradiction. The more you want to discuss some important issues with him, the more likely he is to talk to you. The more I want to escape. On the other hand, men who watch legal programs are good at analysis and like to think. He prided himself on his ability to solve problems and would always go out of his way to help you when you needed help, Muscat said. Alright, this part of the story ends here.
Want to know what happened next? Let's listen to the breakdown next time.